Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, guys? It's Tangent here, back with another video. Um, I don't know if you guys saw my last four videos that I posted this past week, but um, those were just a few of those videos where I kind of thought to myself, well, um, why not just make a couple of videos? And since I am, uh, I guess you could say, interested in, I guess, making content and doing that, um I thought maybe why not just push myself. So in this video I kind of wanted to explain to you guys, I guess introduce myself, because I know there's a lot of you who don't know who I am, and maybe there are those of you who do know who I am but have yet to know more about me. So I guess in this video, I guess I can go over a little bit about myself. That way you guys can guess the overall grandeur of me. I don't know if you guys can hear me well, so if you guys could comment down below if you were able to hear me throughout this entire video. Um, this is going to be full disclaimer. This is completely not scripted. It's unscripted. This is coming straight from my head. So if I pause or if I stutter, that's me. It's not from a piece of paper or a note card or anything like that. Um, but yeah. So for those of you guys who are new to the channel, my name is Brandon, also known as Tangent, and I was previously known as Simulated Tangent, but over the course of a few years, maybe not a few, but 6 years to be exact, I kind of sliced it down to one name, just so that it's a lot easier for people to notice, and just it's a lot better. Some things about me: I am between 6'3", 6'4" inches tall. Some people may argue that I am 6'4", 6'5", maybe even 6'6", um, and therefore I have yet to verify or otherwise affirm whether or not that is true. Um, but either way, it's a kind way of other people telling me that I'm tall. Um, as of this year, for the past month or two, I am officially 23 years old. Um, I graduated high school a couple of years ago, and uh, even long before I graduated, life wasn't so good and bad at the same time. Um, Long story short, I lived my life under the roof of a single mother and sister, and it was hard not having a father, for the past maybe decade and a year. Um, Throughout my time, it was very easy to be alone, which is why I kind of resorted to being by myself. And even now, I still like to keep myself within the confines of my own home, because this is the number one place where I can be who I want to be without uh, giving any regards or concern to the outside world, aka life itself. Um, I, however, made friends here and there, um, but as many things go, friends come and friends go. So ultimately, I was left to my lonesome, Um, in my time, in my own childhood, I dealt with a lot of bullies, which is why one of the reasons why I transferred to many different schools, mainly because of my qualitative differences that segregated me from the rest of the normal group of people. Um, this may be one of the most controversial statements that I may have, that I will make. But if you guys don't know, I have autism. The reason why I say that it is controversial is because in this day and age, anyone can make such a statement as that, and it's usually put into debate, and always it always results into a matter of discussion. Because well, it's not something that any simple individual can open up about to anyone, and not just to anyone, but any one person. But regardless of whether people believe me or not, or they're able to make a statement that will then withstand or go against and counterattack what I say, the fact of the matter still stands. Um, I do have autism, but the level and extent or degree of how I have it is slightly, slightly thin, and it's therefore not as noticeable to many people as it would to the very few who can catch on. For example, um, I am very sociable, but oh, I can be sociable, but inherently I'm not the social person. Um, I tend to view things in a different way that most people may not realize or see it for themselves. Um, I am able to make sense of things that will then open up the eyes to the many, um, and lots of other things. But yeah, that's one thing about me. Um, my favorite pet animal is cats. I love cats over dogs. Um, yeah, I like cats over dogs. I do not like dogs. I think they're vicious, and if other people think otherwise and therefore say that I'm extremely delusional or crazy for saying that, well then they can sue me and have me arrested, because until the day I die, I will forever stand on that. Um, I like playing video games. I play Counter Strike, which is what I am trying to make videos on, make content on. Um, I have a thing for working out. I love the idea of it. Recently, or for the past year, I haven't, just because one, I've been very apathetic towards it, but two, um, my work has rendered me completely exhausted to the point where when I come home from work, I am no longer able to enjoy working out, even though, there's lots of other people who do. Um, but ultimately, that is just what comes with going to work 5 days a week. I'm going to end up being tired at the end of the day, and therefore I'm not going to be able to enjoy a good 20 to 30 minutes of heavy lifting because of it. Um, but with that in mind, this year I will hope to make some changes, in that way I can reignite my love for weightlifting, because I really miss that. And I have done some kind of some bad things that have hindered me from doing so. Um, but yeah, enough of that. Besides fitness and weightlifting, I like to uh, go for walks. Rarely do I do it because normally it's very hot outside. Um, I am a huge fan of the winter, um, mainly because of the cold weather, obviously, hence the season. Um, but yeah, when it's very cold outside, I love to go for the late nights, late night walks around 11:30 or even in the morning time, early morning. Um, I do enjoy that very much so. Um, and I like to listen to music while I walk. I like to daydream. I like to just uh, take myself away from the rest of the world and just make a world of my own when I'm out walking at night. Um, so yeah, that's what I like to do. Um, a few places that I like to go on my free time. Um, the gym, one, that's top number one. Two, I love to go to Chipotle and Starbucks. They're my two favorite places to go where I can get a drink and grab a bite to eat. Um, and I do find myself enjoying going to Best Buy and the mall, mainly because, well, I'm into electronics, I'm into tech, and two, the mall is a very big place with many stores, and I just like looking around and, you know, seeing what's on sale and looking at new things that are out there. Um, but yeah, um, those are some few things about me. Oh, I am also into rock music, all forms of rock music. I love listening to rock and heavy metal music. Um, I could name most of the rock bands that I listen to, but that would have to come from the top of my head. And because I listen to so many, it's hard. It's really hard to keep up. But if I had to pick, a few bands that I listen to, it would be maybe most of you guys can recognize them. If not, that's okay. Um, Deftones, Breaking Benjamin, um, Blink 182, Paramore, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, Papa Roach, Hoobastank, Foo Fighters. Did I say Red Hot Chili Peppers? I may have. I may have not. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just going off. Um, 3 Days Grace, um, Trapped, Evanescence, Flyleaf, Ecstasy, Avenged Sevenfold, Slipknot, and many more. Oh, and also Motionless in White. Um, I am very much into rock and heavy metal, and I also love the punk rock culture as well. And as I listen to it, I would hope to dive deep into that and just, I guess, find myself somewhere within that nether realm. I think it's really cool, and um, I've met a lot of cool people um, who are also rock and heavy metal diehards and fanatics. So we'll we'll see. Hopefully, I can find a concert sometime. But yeah, that's pretty much some of the things about me. Um, some of my goals, aspirations, hopes, and dreams. that I have, that I've had recently, or that I have and that I've had way back, or and are. I remember as a kid, I used to want to be a professional video game designer. Um, but that was long before I found my love for football, or what is these Americans would call it, soccer. Um, but yeah, I played that sport for about maybe, I'll have to say, 8 to 9 years. I started way back in 2012. Um, just learning about the sport. Um, at this point in time, maybe about 10 or 11, and I found another international sport, rugby, and I was into that as well. But yeah, I played football for about 8 to 9 years, but I didn't end up playing, you know, at a somewhat of a serious level until maybe high school. Um, I played at a church league, but I didn't really think that counted as a serious, organization to where I can actually practice my skills and hone my talent. Um, yeah, it wasn't until maybe my junior year in high school where I actually played uh, for my district team. Um, but yeah, when I did, it was really awesome. It was very fulfilling, and we won district championships, and we ended up going out to eat afterwards. So that was really awesome. Um, Around middle school, I had an aspiration for computer technology, but I think that's where my interest in computer science and hardware engineering came from. So yeah, I took those few steps back in middle school, taking some classes, and now, um, after being in work for 3 to 4 years now, I'm looking to go back into college so I can, um, get my bachelor's degree and actually, you know, quit working at a retail store and actually make some money doing what I love. So yeah, that was one of my that's those were a few of my goals, and being a computer hardware is one of my goals that I'm looking towards to this year. Um, some of my hopes and dreams would be, meeting some famous people based off of things that I enjoy. Um, uh, One of the things that I hope to do is meet a rock band and maybe get an autograph, hopefully. Um, I know that Breaking Benjamin is going to be performing live at the Camp Fairgrounds here in Florida, in Tampa, um, which is awesome. I really love that band, and I listen to them a lot. Um, and their latest new song is just mind blowing. I love their song. Um, but yeah, meeting a band, that's what I want to do. Um, Playing the guitar is one of my goals. I would love to play the guitar, and I currently have one, but the string is broken, or it's ripped from the tail. So I would probably have to get another one. Hopefully, I'll do that. But yeah, beating a band, playing the guitar. One of my short term goals is to save up lots of money for college, and just to save up just in general, because I need to learn how to not spend on convenience, convenient stuff. I also plan to upgrade my setup here. Um, I kind of want to start streaming, and but in the meantime, I think making YouTube videos is the best way to get my content out there, and just something for anyone who subscribed to me will enjoy. Um, a few other goals will include buying a new car, which is what I'm also saving up for. I'm probably going to save up for a car more than I will for my setup here, since getting a car is what I need more than this. So yeah, I'm going to work hard on that. And then hopefully, whatever. Um, hopefully, in the long run, once I start getting a real job and I start making some more money, I can save up for a house and be able to move out, because currently I live with my mom still. Um, but under her, I pay rent, so that's good. Um, but yeah, those are a few things about me. Some of the things that you guys may not know of me. And hopefully, this will give you guys some further insight as to who I am, who I want to be, and why I'm here. Um, like I said, it's just a few things about me that I wanted to relay and disclose, because I know there's a lot of people within my own circle who may not know who I am, and maybe they're curious as to who I am. So if you guys enjoy this video, be sure to give it a like, comment, and share it with friends. And if you guys are new to the channel and you like my content, be sure to subscribe and to turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on my next future videos. As always, this is your boy Tangent, and I will hope to see you guys on the other side. Take care, guys, and peace out. Deuces.